This video is my rough attempt to explain my vision for learning. I really believe learning is the solution to the challenges we're dealing with, and learning will help us get the most out of our lives individually and collectively. Unfortunately, I'm finding this vision to be really hard to describe. Through this video, and my future attempts, I'm hoping I can clarify the vision so that everyone can see it and then join me on the journey. I welcome your input in helping me formulate this message to make it more useful for you and others. Let's start with the assumption that we're all fundamentally good, that we all matter, and that we have the potential to be amazing. Let's also assume that our lives are supposed to be phenomenal and even magical and epic, and that we're supposed to naturally love life. When we think about our actual experience of life, these notions can seem a little far-fetched, but perhaps a more accurate perspective could show us how they're actually true, even though they seem not to be. Consider this. When we think about how our lives are going, we have concerns about how life is going, and we have aspirations for how we hope it will go. We have these concerns and aspirations about ourselves, about others, about all of humanity, and about life in general. Think about what you're concerned about. Maybe you're worried about how your life is going, such as about your financial situation or people you care about. Maybe you're struggling with anxiety or hopelessness or fitting in. Maybe you're concerned about the condition of the world around you, such as the environment, or the economy, or corruption, or divisiveness. Now, think about what you hope life will be like. Maybe you're dreaming about a better career or lifestyle. Maybe you hope for a better world for the people around you. Maybe you feel called to make big differences, or you feel that you're meant for something more. As we look at the disparity between these aspirations and our concerns, we can certainly see many areas where we and life could be so much better. We know we have so much more potential. We just don't know how to get there. As we look around at how things are going, and even as we work to navigate our own lives, it's sometimes easy to believe that the situation is hopeless, and so we settle for the way things are because change seems unrealistic. But what if we're just looking at it the wrong way? Perhaps a better understanding would lead us to workable solutions. What if the problems facing humanity all stem from the fact that being human is hard? What if, despite our best efforts, we're just not very good at handling life's inherent challenges? Everything we think we're doing to solve life's challenges actually just makes things worse. We've been building up these issues for countless generations, and since we're also not good at working together, these issues just keep piling up and even become embedded in our cultures, institutions, and belief systems. We're struggling to get our needs met against the inherent challenges of life while carrying the weight from all of humanity. It's a wonder we can operate at all. Our lives could be so much better if we just learned how. This is where learning comes in, but a much more sophisticated definition of learning than we typically think about. If we can apply learning properly and become better and better at it, learning is the leverage we need for deliberate change. It's the science and magic to make change real. Learning is so much more than how we traditionally think about it. If we do it right, learning involves many dimensions, including building capabilities to get results reliably, creating more effective solutions, embracing opportunity with curiosity and adventure, becoming a healthier, stronger, better person, discovering and optimizing your potential, seeking and recognizing truth and wisdom, and getting the most out of life. And if we focus on learning to learn, we amplify our effectiveness by getting better at getting better. As we continually get better at all of these dimensions, we learn to handle the inherent challenges in life, to deal with our issues, and to collaborate for better and better solutions. Learning liberates us, empowers us, helps us reinvent ourselves, and helps us become ourselves. And if we all join the learning journey, we all rise together. Learning starts the virtuous cycle by helping us change ourselves. Changing ourselves is not about beating ourselves up about areas where we fall short. It's about connecting with our natural selves and achieving our potential. As we do, we'll start rediscovering our natural ability to handle situations gracefully, and will increase our ability to facilitate healthy change in others. As others become healthier, they'll in turn help us to be healthier, and the virtuous cycle will continue and spread, making us all healthier. Let's look at this virtuous cycle in more detail. As we become better learners, we become healthier individuals, meaning we have more accurate mindsets and more effective thought processes. We also have a stronger connection to our emotions, giving us more energy, strength, and faith, and a better sense of self-worth. Becoming better individuals will lead us to better responses, making our experience of life better. Moreover, we'll increase our collective health, thus changing the world by changing ourselves. And changing the collective will make our individual environments healthier, which will allow us to grow even more, changing ourselves by changing the world. As we all become better learners, learning will help us build frameworks for real change, including helping us to work through the difficult feelings involved with change, gain more accurate understanding and more effective solutions, work together to change, solve, and create healthy and sustainable differences and scale the change. These frameworks will help us work together to rethink major questions such as who we are, what we think we know, what life is like, what is healthy and mature for each of us and for all of us, how we interact and relate, and the purpose of life. We will scale that change to grow ourselves, others, groups and organizations, society and humanity, life, and even the approaches we take. All of this happens because we're learning to learn. Hopefully, as we embrace learning, these notions about ourselves and life will start feeling less far-fetched. If we become better learners, learning will empower us to transcend the problems we're struggling with, be genuinely happy, get the most out of our lives personally and societally, and even evolve as a species. But we have a lot to learn about how to learn. I'm working to capture this vision in a 3-book set. The first book will describe the problem and the vision. The second book will describe the solution and the science behind it. And the third book will describe how to apply the science. I'm also hoping to create other offerings to support this vision, including a community to support the journey. My vision is to facilitate a global learning journey and get everyone to join me on it. I really believe that if we can learn to become better and better learners, we'll open up much higher levels of life and humanity that right now we can't even conceive, and we'll find real solutions to the problems we're struggling with. As I mentioned, this video is just a rough attempt at describing the vision. I welcome your input in helping me formulate this message to make it more useful for you and others.